Hello everyone. Today we are going to be talking about SAT math solving equations. Okay, so let me give you an example of an equation that would probably be in the SAT. 3x minus 1 equals 2x plus 5. Now, you could do some equations and figure out that, let's see, x would be 6, right? Well, here's how I like to think about it. So, we can first subtract 2x, right? And then we can add 1 to both sides, right? So, all we're doing is technically adding this to both sides. And we can find x. So, does this always work? And what is the general formula? Well, let's see. So, in this case, the coefficients had a gap of just 1, so it would work. So, if it would, let's say, have been 4 instead, then we would still subtract 2x, and we would add 1, but then we would have to divide by 2. Okay, so all you need to remember is just to subtract the lower coefficient times x, and then on the side that has a larger coefficient, just add whatever is here, or subtract. So, let's see. So, can we make a generalized formula for this? Yes. So, let's say we have ax plus b equals cx plus d. So, in this case, we can just subtract c from both sides. So, and we could also subtract b on both sides. So we have this nice equation, and we can just divide by a minus c. Generally, this would be our formula. So we can use this to solve a wide variety of problems very quickly. So going back to our original example, if we could just use this formula, we could just go, okay, subtract these two, 6, right? And then we could go, okay, subtract these two. That's just 1. So 6 over 1 is 6. So this is generally your guide to solving all linear equations. So just plug in this formula, and you should be good. Now, I know there are some cases where maybe ax plus cx equals d or something like that. Or maybe one of these terms is 0. Well, it doesn't really matter in this case. The only thing you should remember is if you're trying to use this outside of the SAT, then if these two are the same, then you have no answer. Okay, so yeah, so that's the generalized formula for solving equations. Okay, so a good way to remember this is if you have the equation, you just be, okay, this way. But now we can switch sides because we're switching the numbers. Like this. And so, yeah. that is your guide to solving linear equations on the SAT. Thank you for watching this